Hello, today we're going to demonstrate fermentation using brewer's yeast, which is an important ingredient in most types of bread. When we're making bread, brioches and pizza. The laboratory we're going to demonstrate is the first part of 3 laboratory experiments in which we explore fermentation using yeast. This first laboratory is about getting used to the equipment and the procedures for studying the fermentation process. The second part of the laboratory is to look at yeast fermentation using different carbohydrate sources, for example glucose, fructose and other sugars. The third laboratory experience is to compare the carbon dioxide production during fermentation with yeast to the carbon dioxide production using chemical raising agents. So, I'd like to hand over to Anastasia, who is now going to demonstrate the first part of this experiment.
The equipment that we are going to use are some hot water at a temperature of 40 degrees, a flask filled with yeast, with 500 milliliters of yeast, a graduated cylinder containing yeast. Then we have a sucrose solution, so we need some sugar or some glucose or some fructose. And we have our fermentation apparatus that is made with a bottle that we can close, and a valve that we can open or close, and a tube which goes into a cylinder full of water. And we have a timer. We're going to measure the amount of carbon dioxide produced with the measuring cylinder.
The results of the first laboratory looking at the production of carbon dioxide with time are shown here. The class was divided into 5 groups in order to demonstrate reproducibility. As you can see, the results are very similar across the groups. We then asked the question, how much CO2 is produced by a given amount of sucrose? We explored this in the second laboratory, in which we carried out the same experiment using different amounts of sucrose. The results of this laboratory are shown here. We can see that group 2, which has the highest amount of sucrose, continues for a long time, whereas groups 1 and 5 and groups 4 have limiting amounts of sucrose. In the third laboratory, we looked at different sugars. We used sucrose as a control for the activity of the yeast, and we carried out experiments with glucose, fructose and lactose. The results are shown in this graph, which indicates that the yeast does not easily use lactose as an energy source.